Hello all, welcome back to Council. Today we are going to discuss Episode 6, House of Dragon. Now, I do have a pretty major issue with this episode. We'll go over it later. And there will be tad bit spoilers, kinda. Not so much. It's not spoiling anything in the show, just I can't talk about it and not talk about what I don't like about it. For the most part, everything in this show is going very well. The writing is on point. You have the Queen Regent literally losing everything, just one thing after another. It's just falling apart for her. Everything she is striving to protect it's just literally just being blown up in her face, for lack of a better word. And to be honest, the other queen, she's not doing really gangbusters either. It's the winning side, at least for right now, is Team Green, for one reason only. But you have the prince, or the regent prince, that takes over for Aegon, and he comes to, and he pretty much makes it apparent. Yeah, you say anything, I'm gonna kill you. And I don't know why he didn't go ahead and just finish the job. Maybe he don't want to rule. I'm not too certain about it. But my biggest problem with this show is Missandra, if that's how you pronounce her name. She is the night worker. That's as far as I'm willing to go. That has found her services in Queen. I don't know her. I don't care enough to really know all these characters' names. I am enjoying the show because there's two queens, and I don't. I mean, anyway, like I said, I'm terrible with names. And this show went not super hardcore woke, but there was definitely a whole lot of woke in it, and it did bother me. And apparently, some people missed one thing that Missandra, however you pronounce it, said whenever they started. You have the moment towards no one believes in the Queen. I can understand that. She really hasn't done anything to foster believability that she wants to fight or willing to fight. And I understand she's trying to find every which way she can to find a peaceful solution, and I can respect that. But after a while, I mean, she's lost. She's already lost so much, so many of her of people that would be willing to come fight for her because of her hesitancy and just unwillingness to fight. And this Missandra seems to be the only one that's showing her support. Now, what part was to me just over the top? It wasn't enough that Missandra had an abusive father. He apparently raped her. Should I say that? I'll let it slide. And she became pregnant and so on and so forth, and swore to herself she would never trust another. Now they could have gone a different route with that. They could have, instead of the bad dad trope, the woke bad dad trope, they could have went the route of her mother died and he died trying to support them, and someone else did what, maybe somebody, her dad owed money and they come got her, and she resents her dad for that. But even though he died trying to support them, now they couldn't do that. They had to make him into that, and then they embrace each other and literally like lock lips. And I don't care, but it's just I'm sick of this. They had a good show going, and they have to bring this propaganda bullshit into it. They can't resist it. And I suspect we could see a whole lot more of this. It depends on how this season goes and the reception of this. So far, from what I've seen, the reception isn't that great simply because the queen herself hasn't shown any tendencies to liking women. She's been all about vitamin D. That being said, and I'm also getting Damien stuff is getting really thin on my. I like up till now. I've been behind it. I've been one of the supporters of the character growth, but I'm kind of getting bored with it. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys next video.